Once you've practiced core and coordination in your stroke, you can work on the finer techniques of your breathing, kick, and pull. Although the goal in front crawl is to keep the head still, there are two swimming skills that require athletes to move their heads. When breathing, athletes turn their heads to the side in time with their body roll. Elite swimmers keep their head low in the water and seem to bring only one eye and their mouth above the surface to breathe. Sighting is an open water skill. Athletes lift their eyes to look for a buoy or swim course marker. This allows them to swim in a straight line. Elite athletes only lift their head enough to roll their eyes to clear the surface because moving the head too much causes the body to twist and waste a lot of energy. You can see this elite swimmer conserving energy by sighting very quickly and breathing close to the surface to minimize head movements. All athletes have a favorite or preferred side they use when breathing. However, waves, currents, and other athletes sometimes force swimmers to breathe from the opposite side. For this reason, it's important to practice breathing on both sides. As you become more comfortable, alternate sides every time you need to breathe. The more you practice this, the smoother you will swim. Also, try keeping your head low in the water so only your mouth and one eye sneak above the surface as you take a breath. When learning to swim, people often hold their breath underwater, trying to breathe in and out when their face is above the surface. Instead, practice exhaling or breathing out underwater. This will help you relax and swim more efficiently. Rhythm is also important when breathing. Holding your breath will make you more tired and disrupt the timing of your stroke. Practice exhaling or breathing out underwater so your stroke is relaxed and efficient. This is more important in triathlon so you have energy after the swim for biking and running. Sighting can be practiced in a pool as well as in open water. Set up a cone or bright object at the end of the pool. Then lift your eyes just enough to spot the object before lowering your head back underwater. With practice, you'll be able to keep your head lower in the water just like an elite athlete. Try following these tips for faster feet. Make sure your legs are straight and relaxed, not bent or rigid. Turn your toes in slightly so your feet make a triangle or fin shape. Kick using alternating quick up and down beats like a drum. Use your abdominal, lower back, and butt muscles to kick, not your leg muscles. Your legs and feet act like flippers, creating a propeller-like motion in the water. Kick equally behind and in front of the body. A common mistake is to kick too much in front of the body, causing the athlete to pike or bend forward at the hips. And ankle flexibility is absolutely vital for effective kicking. You should be able to point or flex the feet so your ankles are flat. Some triathletes think you don't need to practice a lot of kick because you'll tire your legs out for the bike and run. However, the opposite is actually true. The more you practice kicking, the more efficient you become and less tired it will make you for the rest of the race. In the early season, and if you're a novice athlete, try to do 25 to 40% of your swimming as kick practice. You'll definitely appreciate it later in the year. When doing the front crawl, the arms are responsible for most of the propulsion or forward movement. But keep in mind, if you have a weak core, coordination, and kick, training your pull will not help you improve very much. The underwater portion of the arm stroke is the most important for propulsion, or moving forward. The arm slides into the water in front of your head and reaches forward as the body rolls, but does not straighten completely. Next comes the catch, which sets up the power portion of the stroke. Fingers point down while the elbow stays high. Do not put a lot of pressure on the water. Pretend you're swimming in a very shallow pool and you can't reach down very far during the catch. At the end of the catch, the arm extends deeper and pushes the body forward, finishing with the hand just past the hip. Because the arm accelerates and pushes a lot of water, this motion requires the most force. Imagine swimming over the top of a lane rope, grabbing it and accelerating forward. Pretend you're rock climbing down the pool, grab the rock, and then push your body past it to the next hold or catch. The last part of the arm stroke is the recovery, when the arm swings above the water. The arm remains relaxed and bent at the elbow while recovering. So minimize the use of the shoulder muscles by remembering to roll correctly. Triathlon requires athletes to swim in currents, open water, pools, lakes, and other conditions, so be prepared for these challenges by practicing skills such as swimming around buoys or obstacles, swimming behind, beside, and close to other people, mass starts or swim starts in a group, and water exits. And now that you've practiced the swim, it's time to introduce the most unique part of triathlon, the transition.